So I can appreciate that. Let's shift gears because we've talked a lot about equipment. Let's talk about the demo things because we've got questions about demos, how to get a job. We've got the equipment now. We understand our budget. So let's talk about what should be included in the demo.
Okay, let's talk about that. I'm going to share one demo here so you guys can listen to it and understand a little bit what I'm going to be talking about. Let me share this real quick with you. Okay, what you have here is a demo tape from one of the major female recording VOs that we have in the US, Sylvia Villagran. She works her way both in English and Spanish. She's totally bilingual. So that gives her two different avenues to do stuff, which makes it even bigger. But I want you to pay attention. And this is a 2-minute 54 demo. It's a long one. I'll discuss about that later on. But I want you to pay attention how the voice changes. That's the only thing that I want you guys to take a look at. How the voice changes from spot to spot. Okay, let's go.
Sylvia Villagran.
Kids want to pick everything. They're kids. That's why I loved it when I found out about McDonald's Happy Meal choices. I never look like the bad guy because my kids always love a Happy Meal, even when I pick what's inside. Employers, you know you need a legal workforce, but how can you be sure you have one? Use E-Verify. Simple, secure, and free. Be brilliant. Shop sales now through Sunday and enjoy up to 60% off store-wide. We're all used to taking every precaution to make sure our cars are running well. We get the oil changed every 3,000 miles, the brakes checked, rotate the tires. But how about taking care of yourself? At PacMed, you'll get preventative care to help keep your overall health in great working order.
If you could design your own checking account, what would it be like?
Well, I guess it'd be all about me. I'd bank when I want without going into the bank. You know, anytime, anywhere, 25 hours a day. Now, that would be really cool.
Anything else?
Yeah, it'd be free.
Okay.
Okay.
Get our lowest prices of the season at the Toys R Us 2-day sale. Doorbusters late Friday 3 to 11 p.m. and early Saturday 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. All Star Wars on sale. Friday and Saturday only. Toys R Us, where kids are a big deal.
Now at your Subway restaurant, introducing the fresh toasted chicken Parmesan sub. Lightly breaded chicken breast, provolone, and Parmesan cheese with a zesty marinara on your choice of freshly baked gourmet bread.
I'm on the air? Oh, hi, Frosty. Hey, I need so many gifts, but I'm kind of tight on money, and hold on a second. Gotta get them on the radio with Mr. Frosty, man.
Okay, so there you have it. That is a demo tape that, to me, is kind of conflicting because it's way too long, okay? But there's a reason for that. The reason is that if we're looking now, this is, I don't know if you guys can see her picture. Yes or no?
Yes, we can see it.
Yeah, okay. So
yes, that's it.
This is basically her profile on her talent agent's website, SPV, okay? So if I'm listening to these demos, it's because I'm interested in Sylvia Villagran. So I can take my time to listen to this, which would be the complete opposite when you're auditioning for something and then you don't have that time. So that is the conundrum of how long a demo tape should be. 30 seconds, 60 seconds, a minute and a half. I wouldn't exceed 60 seconds because that's all the time they're going to give you as you audition. Is you and probably 100 more. So that takes a lot of time for these producers to listen to all the tapes, looking for that specific voice that really hits a nerve with them and makes them, makes them select that voice from so many others. Having a demo tape is basically about range, guys. And you saw and you heard in this case, all the different things that she did. She went from very intimate things to very high-pitched voices to a more conversational style to a more VO style. It is a mixture of a lot of things that are happening inside that demo. And you can see here that it's not just only one, because she has a lot of demos to showcase for it. Promos, VO, trailers, Spanish commercials, Spanish radio, narration, Disney Junior, live announcements, radio imaging, Spanish promo, Spanish trailer. And the list should go on because, guys, it's not just one demo that we need to have. We need to have a lot of them. It's not the same thing to have a narration demo just for audiobooks, for example, and to also showcase the same thing on a commercial demo. That doesn't work. We need to have demos specifically done for the niche that we are trying to get into. If you guys think that you are good at narrations and audiobooks is your thing, well, then you have to have the proper demo to showcase how you narrate, because a commercial is not even close to what a narration for an audiobook is going to be. So we need to give people the idea of how you would sound doing exactly the thing that they're looking for. So demo tape is something that you will be using a lot, but I'm going to be honest with this, guys. Demo tapes will become your business card, and you will be using it a lot. But more than that, when you audition, you don't audition with the demo that you pre-produced. You audition with the demo that they are asking you to audition for. So they give you the script, and you go into your DAW or your personal studio and record that thing and you send it over so they can listen their product in your voice. That's the way it goes in the market today. They like to listen a lot because back in the day, we used to send the demos. They kind of got an idea of the kind of voice that they needed, and they called you and they booked you. Nowadays, it's completely different because what they're doing is they are requesting you to record something. There's no pay for that, by the way. They're requesting you to pay for something to do the recording with the script that they're going to be actually using on air to see or listen how it sounds, how you're able to convey all the directions, all the specs that these guys gave you to do this thing. And that will become something even more difficult because now we are entering the subjective part of the business, which is something for another occasion, I would guess. But again, demo reels are something that need to be short. We had a discussion the last webinar. We were talking. I think somebody asked me about slating a demo tape, and I told this person, for the love of God, do not slate at the beginning. Do not slate at the end, because if these people went all the way to the end, they are interested. This is a 5 to 6 second rule thing that's going to happen every time that you audition. If I'm not impressed on second number 6, I'm going to move on to the next candidate. And that's the way it's going to go. So we have to have, every time that we do a demo tape, we need to have the blockbuster things that we have done in the past as the first things that these guys are going to listen to. We have to impress. Otherwise, we are history, and they will move on to the next candidate. So producing demo reels, I would strongly suggest that you guys, if you have the time and money, I would suggest a vocal coach to guide you through that process. And if that's not a possibility, then do it yourself, but have other people listen to it. And if those people are in a way knowledgeable in this business, it would be even better because it can give you an unbiased approach on what they think about this.
Hey, Edgar,
And yeah.
can you unshare your screen too?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I stayed on with Miss Villagran here, and we don't need that. Let me go back to my thing. Okay, here I am, back again. So, if you ask me, do your demo, edit it on your own time, on your own studio, and have somebody else listen to it, and have a lot of people listen to it, and get the critique and see what you need to fix, what they don't feel like it's kind of working, or those kind of things. But again, every time that you're going to be doing this demo, try to have as much range as possible. And with range, what I mean is basically do different things. I'm going to jump from conversational to romantic, from romantic to promotional, from promotional to a character. It depends. We can do a lot of things. And I wanted to, let me see if I can share real quick Where do I have that thing?
We have 7 minutes, and we've got a couple of people that have questions in the chat.
Well, let's just move on then. Let's just move on because I think we have a lot of cover and I think we have a lot of questions. So let's move on.
Awesome. So you said something that's really important, and I smiled when I saw it because I was hoping somebody would ask it. So Huda, I'm going to let you ask the question. Very simple, but very, very important. Huda, you have the floor to ask your question.
Yeah, hello. So I really just wanted to make sure that everyone understood what slating was, because you mentioned that a couple times.
Slating is your information, your contact information. Some people put it at the beginning of a demo, and listen to this. Some people do this. Hello, and thank you for listening to my demo. I hope you like it. My name is whatever, 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 and here it is. And by the time that you say here it is, the producer already said next, and he didn't even listen to you. So that's why slating, which is a simple procedure, that's basically saying Edgar Garcia, phone number 786, blah, 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 email, yada, yada, yada. That's all. That's a slate. Your contact information. And that contact information should be at the end of the demo. You heard, for example, this one that I just played for you guys, that it had a slate. It said Sylvia Villagram with another voice at the beginning. But again, this is a website. If I'm here, I'm interested. That's something else. But if, in your case, your slate should be at the end. If I got all the way to the end, believe me, I'm interested. Okay. And now I want to know who that is. Okay.
All right. Well, we've got about, I believe, 5 minutes left. So we're going to do our 60-second drill now. So what I'm going to do, open up the floor to, I want to make sure I say this right. Is it Shigley? Shigley Patnott? Did I say it right?
Sugley, I think it is.
Sugley.
Sugley, yeah.
So you got 60 seconds. Go ahead and ask your question. After she asks the question, Edgar, you got 60 seconds to answer, and then we're going to move to the next question.
I'll do my best.
Hola, Edgar.
Hello.
Yes, I had a question at the beginning, but Huda, I don't know if that's how do you pronounce it. She said you mentioned it on the prior webinar that I didn't have a chance to log in, but I have the link already. But in reference to this one, the actual VOs that the lady you show, are those like from actual clients? And basically the question is like, if we haven't done any, I mean, should we use like existing commercials and try to like mimic and do the same thing on our own voice, or should we be creative and do our own?
No, you can use your own. Well, you can use scripts that you find out there. It doesn't matter. Let me tell you something. Let me see if I can cram this in 60 seconds. Jesus Christ. Back in the day, when I had a demo, that demo could only be comprised of commercials that have aired with my voice. Now it's completely different. It doesn't matter if they aired or not, if they are yours or not, if they were done by you or not. Just pick any script that you like, scripts that will showcase the abilities that you have, and you can do it with no problem at all. It doesn't matter. There's no copywriting or whatever involved in this, because this is for internal use. This is not for broadcast use. So you're not going to have any issues using other people's material to be able to do your own stuff. So go ahead and get any script that you want, and let's make sure that you get the best recording out of it, because what you did, not because of what you created. Okay, there we go.
You're horrible, Philip. You're horrible.
Way to go. Way to go. Thank you so much, Sugley. Sugley. And so let's go to Maria. You have the floor. You have your question, and then we give 60 seconds to answer.
By Maria, you mean Marty? I'm gonna choke you when I see you because you know me.
Oh, what's up, Marty? Yes, you got.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Edgar and Phil. Thank you. Hi, everyone. So, I just have a curiosity as far as the demand for voiceovers for bilinguals such as ourselves. What's the demand looking like out there?
There's a lot of demand for everything. There's a lot of demand, not even just for English and Spanish, but for French, for German, you name it. Guys, the business became global. We cannot see this thing as something that we do in our hometowns and that's it. No. We talked about this on the last webinar, and I urge you guys to look at the big picture. US is a very big country with a lot of different markets. Let's try and access each and every one of those. So don't just think that the fact that what has more demand, of course, English is going to have more demand. It's a bigger market than the Hispanic one, but both are big markets on each one. So demand is going to be, I would say, almost the same thing. There's no preference. If you can do
So you
both,
gotta stop. You're rude. Stop.
yeah. I'm done.
All right, and that's time. Listen.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you guys so much. Edgar, thank you so much. We are 1 minute before everything concludes. Before we hand everything over to Linda or Huda, is last closing thoughts. We've been together for 2 sessions. Closing thoughts to everyone that's watching in this forum and everyone that's watching via recording.
If you guys are watching for the second time this webinar, it means that you guys are interested. And if you're interested, then you have to put the extra effort in making things happen. Again, this is not an overnight thing. This is going to be something that will take a while. You need to develop a lot of skills to be able to understand this thing. And by the way, understand the business and how it, how it operates, because it is complicated. I can't cram all the information in 60 minutes. It's impossible for me. And there's much more to talk. I think that we will be doing something else in the near future, I guess. I'll talk to Linda and see how that goes. But the thing about this is, guys, if you are interested in doing this, what I ask from you is a lot of patience, because it will take time. It will take, a lot of no's on your side, a lot of possibilities that will lead you to think, this is not for me. I'm not that good. No, it's not about that. Remember, always, it is a subjective business. And as such, if you have a no for a project that you auditioned for, and all you get is no's and no's and no's, I'm going to tell you guys what my ratio is, because I just found out. My ratio is 84-1. So that means 84 no's against 1 project that I booked. So if you're going to feel discouraged because of that, you are in the wrong field, because you're going to get no's every day. All right? It's just doing your thing until you get it right. And when you get it right, you're going to see something interesting happening in your bank account. Okay? So that's what I would, basically say about the things that you need to consider if you want to get serious in the VO business. Again, it will take time.
All right. Well, thank you so much. You've been listening to Edgar Garcia, international voiceover actor, and you guys got a lot of gems from. It's been my pleasure to facilitate this, and my name is Philip Bufford, and we will turn this back over to you, Linda. Thank you so much.
Thank you, gentlemen. You were both awesome. I can't tell you what great information that we gathered. Honestly, such a huge thank you. I can see the inspiration going in the chat. A no is a vitamin, right? It boosts you up and makes you better at what you do. So, and I'm sure, Edgar, we're going to have you back one more time, because we could see it's endless conversation for everybody to be able to move forward. So again, thank you. We will be sending links for both this webinar and the one that preceded it. So be looking in your email, and we hope you'll join us in 2 more weeks as we go on to our next subject and figure out when Edgar's free again for another date. So make it a great week ahead. And again, thank you for joining the Beonair Forum. It was a pleasure.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.